People in several communities across Sokoto State did not sleep well overnight. Fear moved faster than daylight. By early morning, families were already on the road, leaving behind homes they have lived in for years. Some left quietly, some left in panic. What everyone shared was one feeling: uncertainty about what the next few hours could bring. Reports coming in from these areas show that many residents decided to move out at once after fresh threats linked to armed groups operating around their communities. As the news spread from one village to another, tension rose and fear followed. According to accounts from locals, the movement was sudden. People did not wait to pack properly. They carried children, grabbed a few clothes, and locked the doors without knowing when they would return. Farmers left their crops. Traders abandoned their shops. Parents pulled children out of school. The priority became safety. When people feel unsafe where they sleep, every other plan becomes secondary. This situation has caused deep worry not only for those directly affected, but also for nearby towns and villages. Once one community starts to move, others begin to fear that they could be next. That fear spreads quickly, especially in areas that have experienced similar problems in the past. Residents say rumors, warnings, and messages passed from phone to phone added to the tension. Even without direct contact, the atmosphere alone was enough to push many people to leave. As you are watching this, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important updates like these. Your support helps us bring you real stories as they happen. Security remains the biggest concern. People want to know if authorities are fully aware of what is happening and whether enough protection is being provided. Some residents say they have seen security patrols increase in certain areas, while others claim help arrived late or not at all. What is clear is that trust has been shaken. When people do not feel confident that they will be protected, they choose to protect themselves by moving away. For families, the impact is heavy. Many are now staying with relatives in safer towns. Others are sheltering in public buildings or open spaces. Life becomes difficult very quickly in such conditions. Food becomes scarce. Clean water is not always available. Children become restless and confused. Parents carry emotional stress while trying to appear strong. These are the hidden costs of insecurity that are not always seen in short news clips. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe because these stories matter and they need to be heard. Local leaders and community heads have been holding emergency meetings. Some are calling for calm, while others are openly asking for stronger and more visible protection. They say people are willing to return home if they feel safe, but fear cannot be managed with words alone. It requires action, presence, and clear communication. When people see stability, confidence slowly returns. There are also voices urging residents not to panic, explaining that some movements were precautionary and temporary. However, from the ground, fear does not always wait for official confirmation. People react based on what they feel and what they hear around them. Once fear takes hold, it becomes very hard to control. This situation is not just about one night or one community. It reflects a larger challenge that has affected many parts of the region over time. Repeated disruptions make people tired. They begin to wonder if normal life will ever fully return. Farming cycles are interrupted. Businesses suffer losses. Education is delayed. Each disruption pushes communities a step backward. As this is happening, many viewers are asking questions. Is this movement permanent? Will people return home soon? Are more security measures being put in place? At the moment, answers are still developing. What we know is that monitoring continues and decisions are being made hour by hour. Residents are watching closely, waiting for signs that it is safe to go back. If you are finding this update useful, please like this video and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and keeps these discussions going. The emotional side of this story is important. Imagine children asking their parents when they can go back home, or farmers worrying about crops they left behind. Imagine elderly people struggling with sudden movement and unfamiliar surroundings. These are real people, not just statistics. Their lives have been interrupted without warning. Community support has played a role. In some towns, residents have opened their homes to those arriving suddenly. Religious centers and community halls are being used to provide temporary shelter. This shows resilience and unity even in difficult times. But goodwill alone cannot replace long-term stability. As the day progresses, attention is focused on what steps will be taken next. People want reassurance, they want clear information. They want to know that their safety is being treated as a priority. The coming days will be critical in determining whether this movement slows down or increases. Please remember to like this video and subscribe so you can stay updated as the situation unfolds. As we continue, the tension in these areas has not completely settled. Even in places where movement has slowed down, people are still on edge. Many residents say they are sleeping lightly, listening for sounds outside, checking phones frequently, and staying alert through the night. When fear enters a community, it does not leave easily. It stays in the mind, even when things look calm on the surface. Some families who moved out are now facing difficult decisions. Do they return quickly and risk uncertainty, or do they stay away longer and face hardship elsewhere? Staying away costs money. Transport is expensive. Feeding a family outside home is not easy. Children are missing school days and parents are worried about how long this situation may last. Every extra day away adds pressure. Please, if you are following this real-time update, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us keep bringing you clear and a reliable gist like this. For those who remained behind, life has also changed. Markets are quieter. Farm activity has reduced. Evening movements are limited. People avoid traveling late and social gatherings have reduced. When communities feel unsafe, daily life slows down. Even simple routines become cautious activities. There are reports of community patrols being organized locally, with residents working together to watch over their areas. While this shows courage and unity, many believe it is not a long-term solution. People want professional protection and clear assurance that their communities are secure. They want to live normal lives without constantly looking over their shoulders. Another issue rising from this situation is information flow. Some residents complain that information is not reaching them clearly or quickly enough. When there is a gap in communication, rumors grow. Rumors increase fear. Fear causes sudden decisions. This cycle repeats itself. Clear, consistent communication can reduce panic. But once fear spreads, it takes time to calm people down. As you are watching, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so more people can hear what is really happening on the ground. Women and children are among the most affected. Mothers worry about food, shelter, and health. Children sense the fear even when adults try to hide it. Some children are asking why they had to leave their homes suddenly. These questions are difficult to answer, especially when adults themselves are uncertain.